Times Square in New York City. Get wrote New York City. I'm not waiting around till midnight to hear. That's crazy. Happy New Year. Happy New Year 2017. You bastards. Glorious bastards. There it is. Your moment of zen. Alright, so this is Silly Kelly, and this is the Clara Movie Awards, part of the portion of the thing, declaring that the Oscars don't matter because what matters is popular movies, fun movies, nothing boring or depressing. Well, there's at least one slightly depressing movie on the list. But here we have the nominees for Best of Everything. So, nominees for Best of Everything. And the nominees. I'm reading the list off here. Nominees. Pretend like I have like an envelope. The nominees are, for Best Drama, are Edge of 17, Snowden, Sully, Deepwater Horizon. The winner is Edge of 17. Because it was very reminiscent of the works of Hughes and Eckerling, and also was a millennial version of that, and parents of kids that are teenagers now, and the teenagers enjoyed it. So it should get better ratings than it's getting. It's actually one of the best movies of the year since days a week ago. We have heard good things about Manchester by the Sea and Fences. However, they're both depressing movies. It's not likely I'm going to see either of them in the theaters. So they're not on the list. Sorry. Let's see, what else do we have? Best Comedy. The nominees are Keanu. What's that say? Hail Caesar, Sausage Party, Deadpool, and Barbershop The Next Cut. Although it was a dead heat for Barbershop The Next Cut, which had a message in Deadpool. Deadpool wins for sheer alacrity of being sheer kinetic energy, funny thing. Sausage Party is gross and offensive. That kind of funny. Henry did not like it, but anyway, so I liked it. So we couldn't give it an award. The nominees for Best Horror Movie are 10 Cloverfield Lane, Blair Witch 3, Midnight Special. The winner is 10 Cloverfield Lane. So also Mark's Cards agreed with that. That's a good one. So, yeah. He did like the other two that came out, but they were not on here because I didn't see them. I guess The Witch was good. But The Krampus, I guess, was good too. I didn't see it either. Let's see. Not the other Krampus, but the other one. The current one. Let's see. Star Trek Beyond. Okay. Best Fantasy. Best Fantasy Movie. That goes for sci-fi as well. The nominees are Star Trek Beyond, Rogue One: A Star Wars Story, Midnight Special, The Jungle Book, and Pete's Dragon. 2 Disney movies there. Now already you know that we're gonna take the first love, the idea of we're gonna take the Star Trek movie if it comes out, even if it so yeah, Star Trek Beyond wins. Rogue One was good, but it wasn't, it was a good fan film version of Star Wars. We liked it, but Mark's Cards on it, but Star Trek Beyond was more interesting and original and just had more going on that just made it more of the winner. Rogue One's close, so it's second. Now, fortunately with the Clara Awards, we kind of separate the genres a little bit, giving the superhero movies a chance to have another category. Best action movie. You can also win that. In the best action movie category, we have Deadpool, Captain America Civil War, Doctor Strange, Hardcore Henry, which was that video game, first-person shooter game. Hard to watch. But yeah, pretty cool. And the winner is Doctor Strange. Also, Jim Takon agrees with that. Winner's Doctor Strange. Yep, so. You had a hint of that at the toy show. We go to win. Doctor Strange. Yes. Best animated feature film. This was not even a contest. This movie should get Best Picture of the Year. But yeah, I will read them all anyway. Here. The Zootopia, Finding Dory, Moana, Secret Life of Pets, Kung Fu Panda 3 from earlier in the year, and that's it. Now, although Kubo and the Two Strings is also there, but as Mark's Cards and I discussed Thursday, although those other movies are very good, Zootopia is just a few steps ahead of those other ones. Dory's a close second, so we knew Zootopia was going to win. Even Jim Takon, who doesn't really do that, knew it was going to win. And Zootopia is the winner. Yay! Okay, Zootopia is the winner. These awards don't go to anybody, incidentally. Here we have... next is Honorable Mentions. Honorable Mentions include The Witch, 13 Hours, Magnificent Seven, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Out of the Shell. And the winner of the Honorable Mentions is Magnificent Seven. Yeah. It was already opened. Best visual effects for a movie. It was a tough one. Tough choice. Best visual effects. Doctor Strange for the enfolding cities. Rogue One for the final beachhead battle scene. Star Trek Beyond for the space station snow globe thing. Kubo and the Two Strings for anything that had to do with the animation, the giant creature or whatever. And the winner is Doctor Strange because that visuals in that are amazing. They even beat Inception, of which it borrows liberally from. So yeah. So Doctor Strange, and that is the Clara Awards winners of this year, none of which are being nominated for Oscars. None of them. With the possible exception of maybe special effects for Doctor Strange. Might get a maybe Zootopia might get a nod for animated feature. That would be awesome. But everybody else, they ignored them. All of them. So, yeah, when the Oscar thing comes around in late February, I will just pick the snarkiest movies possible and probably come up with a 90%. The ones that no one's seen. Like, yeah. Although, Manchester by the Sea just went into wide release. Although it was playing for a long time. But that doesn't mean anything. Maybe, I don't know if anybody will see it. But, Fences is based on a play. It's got Denzel in it. Denzel Washington. But yes, last year they totally snubbed the African American set. Completely snubbed them. Yeah, and this year they're trying to make up for it by making a bunch of movies to have that, which is fine, but it's a little late. Hidden Figures is 2017. And yeah, Fences, if they just give it an award just because Denzel Washington's in it, that's not really, it's sort of like how they made that joke in Most Offensive Videos, Fat Albert Kwanzaa special 2 years ago. When they said that what's the difference between a silverback gorilla and the movie Precious? Well, people paid good money to see the silverback gorilla. And it's like, yeah, there was a movie that got Oscars and a Best Actress award, and no one liked it. Literally, it was messed up. It was a messed up ass movie. It's like, I saw it, but ew, man, I didn't want to review it. It's like, why did this get an Oscar? I can't think of half the movies that did get an Oscar. There's a whole other friend, Tim, that Straight Outta Compton was good. It was. I didn't review that, but maybe later. Maybe not. From last year. That movie should have got Best Picture last year. But yeah, so anyway, so New Year's Eve. It wasn't much of a comedy show. It was more of a let's just kind of hang out and chill. Just chill. We'll open with a reading of obituaries. It's like, oh, jeez. But yeah, strange New Year's comedy special. It's not really a comedy special. It's more like the 2003 one where they just talked, told a few jokes, read a Benjamin the Raccoon book. What's bed? They talked for a long time though. That was a long audio tape. Anyway, so yeah, we used to do the audio tapes. We were child stars, radio stars. Yeah. So when we actually went to video with some of our stuff, we weren't as funny. You know, in our own area, we were child stars. But yeah, sketches and stuff. The Calicat show was pretty much the genesis of that, and the review show. It's fun that we get to do the reviews and stuff, and YouTube still doesn't charge us. And also, our channels are all with no AdSense, so we can't actually make revenue on YouTube videos. But if we did, we'd be making some on the video channel. And apparently people have been watching our Star Trek reviews, some of our toy reviews. But with a little confusion. They've been watching Discovery stuff and taglines and or Axanar or some other fan film like is reviewed, and they'll be like, "Oh, this guy knows something," and they go in there and they watch it. It's like I didn't say it knew what's going on in Discovery. It's just the title says Star Trek Discovery News. I'm usually like 3 or 4 hours behind everyone else breaking news on Discovery. So the other shows. Yeah. You guys will be the first to know if I ever actually got a deal. And you'd totally see it too. The channel would suddenly be all cool, and there'd suddenly be a sponsor and a Patreon account. There'd be like ads all over the place, and it'd be like, "Ah, he sold out. The videos are now 1 million each." Nah. Yeah, we're one of the smaller channels, but we are still around. We have a fourth one, and there's other. Yeah, so here's the end of the season. And technically not the season. The Calicat show was over. So that's it. But the saga lives on in these sort of update blogs. Apparently there was some kind of a funky thing going on, but it didn't involve us. Team tight. That's Donald Trump as a rooster. That's funny. Notice his freakishly small hands. And notice also, it's true. Look at that there thing. Well, the problem is either his collar or his stick. He was still some old prick. Dun, 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 dun. You're a cracker, miss. You're a cracker. The Calicat is a cracker. What does that even mean? So if some black dude says to me, "I'm a cracker," I'd be like, "Okay, I was in Star Crackers. My soda crackers." No, I'm not most offensive video. Actually, what's funny is like they did that scene in not Rudolph, the sequel, where they showed them pooping on each other. It's really gross to try to be as gross as possible. And Tim and Eric's Awesome Show ripped it off. It's like, oh God, no. But they stole it from other sources. Yeah, and then there's movie 34, which Loathsome. Yes. Yeah, there was also a mention of Max Steel as a bad movie too, but I didn't really see it. If I did, it was forgettable. Mm. Mm. Yeah, so there's probably lots of stuff coming up. There's probably lots of movie review stuff coming up in 2017. So yeah, and maybe this year, Star Trek Kaimara will be coming out in the middle of and into spring, early summer, and yeah, so Jesse Waters is trying to hit off on the girls. Anyway, so yeah, there was really nothing, something that was nothing out there about having something to do with Beyond. We weren't involved. There was a contest to go on Beyond. Also suggested by the one Voyager guy from the church, but he didn't end up not doing it. Not entering it. Although one of the Mythbusters guys got to do it, which is cool. Yeah. And I don't think Creech is actually in Monster Trucks. I think it's just a name. Because I don't think he would. I mean, he would be famous then. Maybe we'll see. Yeah. And I don't necessarily think that was me as the crab in Moana. Although it certainly did sound like. But yeah. So look for more Calicat characters appearing in Disney movies. Now that we have connections up. Yeah. Well, yeah, my real name is in Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit. So. Anyway, but it's not me. It's another guy with the same name. Yeah, so that's it then. Back to putting together books and stories and things like that. And just in Destinies and Starcrackers. Two other things down the pipe coming out too. Definitely launching those others. They're the whole series is just going to go up as a series. So everybody can get book 1, 2, 3, and 4 all together. But that's a little later, and yeah. So. And next year will be no Baycon because they moved it. But it will be Silicon Valley Comic Con, which used to be Big Wow, and we will also be at Fanime 2017. So check that out. That'll be cool. We have not yet gotten our reservations. Yes, and at some point we'll have Tim in the studio, but we haven't done it yet. Hasn't happened. And there will be more Space Bridge for the Transformer channel, I'm sure. But just haven't come up with anything. We've got like an 8-minute short of the little PandaCon guy doing his voice. But it was just a short. It was a joke. We'll probably post that in the beginning of the year. Anyway, so that's the end of the whole thing. That's the show tonight. Yeah, so. But yeah, that's it. So, happy 2017 on the trail, Hershey. Yeah, I don't think anybody's going to think that's a dirty joke because it's not really. Happy New Year. And it's funny when they have these hosts on TV and they're like,